Good morning, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Thursday morning, and I'm super excited to be having this talk today. I had met recently a person that had, I'll be honest, a lot of knowledge about gold and silver. And the funny thing was, he didn't share the same viewpoints as me. Totally against almost everything I believe in, but had an extreme amount of knowledge towards essentially everything we talk about. And I've never really met that yet. Usually I meet people in my day-to-day trades and talking with people. I talk to a lot of people on a day-to-day scale. And I will always have coins with me wherever I go. And in a lot of cases, if you are a owner or you're someone in charge, and maybe I can work out a trade with you and get what I need, to me, it makes more sense than having to shell out some dollars. So we're going to talk about how, I'll be honest, I don't know how he had the same knowledge, if not more, but had a different end scenario. And it kind of intrigued me because I don't get many people that have that much knowledge. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button for me, leave me a comment, let me know if you've ever encountered something like this. And let's get in. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out. And when this video's over, go and check out our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. It's going to be epic. February 23rd. You don't want to miss it, but you have to get signed up on the giveaway video before then. Really, that way we can have everything all set up and we'll just rattle off a bunch of winners for some free silver. So with that being said, let's get started. So I don't even really know where to start. So some of y'all know my day-to-day travels. I am all about trading for something I want that maybe you have. Versus having to shell out money. I don't spend a lot of money. I am big on collecting coins. I'm big on stacking silver. And I'm not really big on spending money on, we'll say, stuff like movies, Starbucks, barbecue, whatever you may be. Think of that the average person likes to spend money on. However, I do a lot of trading. Let's say I need a cord of wood from you. And that cord of wood runs, let's say, $100. I might be apt to say, I'll tell you what. So you're asking $100 for it. How about I give you 3 of these? And if they say no, I might be like, well, how about I give you $50 and 1 of these? For those of you that don't know what these are, it's an American Silver Eagle. It gives me a little bit of a negotiate. Now, someone could make the argument and say, well, that's not worth $50. So why would they take $50 and essentially a Silver Eagle? Well, first of all, price on this is opinionated. A lot of people, most people will have one of 2 answers. Well, it says $1, so it only must be worth $1. And some people will say, oh, wow, I've never seen this. They'll look online and they'll find them even higher than $50. And in some cases, I might be like, I'll tell you what. 3 of them for $100 cord of wood. I'm not taking money, but I'm not giving money. I'm solely wanting something that you put some hard work into, and this is real money. And I can tell you from experience that if someone needs something from me and they want to trade me something else that I'm willing to take, I love to do that. I love going to these trade markets. I love the trade weekends, the farmers markets, meeting people, and I always have some. So the other day, I met up with someone, and I had heard somebody had bought him a really nice item for Christmas and told me that they think he's big into collecting. And I said, really? I'm going to have to make it a point to meet him next time I am here. So I went back there intentionally to meet the individual, and we started talking about silver and gold. And I found it kind of fascinating because, you know, he started off right off talking about the gold confiscation. And I'm like, okay, so he knows a little something about gold. He knows a little something about metal. And I said, well, it wasn't really confiscated. Yes, there was an executive order that said that they want everybody to turn in. But keep in mind, back then, the money was truly gold and silver. We didn't have $20 bills. We had $20 gold eagles. So everybody pretty much had it. It was plentiful out there. And so the easiest way for them to get it all back in their possession was roll out a new monetary system and essentially suck up all the gold into the banks, the central banks, essentially. And I call it central banks because essentially they are. I mean, the Federal Reserve is not federal. Those of us that have been following the channel for a while, those of you that have been stacking for a while know this. He went on to talk to me about all the different events in history that has shaped the prices of gold and silver today. But what really intrigued me was when he started talking about someone that I listen to a lot, Ray Dalio. And he said, I listen to him. I've read his books. He's got multiple books, The Changing World Order and all this other stuff. And I said, wow, I was in shock right off the bat that he knew Ray Dalio. Like he didn't know him personally, but he had read his stuff. And I said, and what are your thoughts on that? And he said, well, first of all, if everybody did what you're trying to do today, business would not be able to sustain. No businesses would be able to sustain. We need to use the U.S. paper dollar. We need the fiat currency. Because essentially if everybody just used gold and silver coins, how would the economy stay afloat? And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I got to pay my mortgage for the company in dollars. Therefore, they're not going to take silver coins. And to a point that's partially true, but the thing is, change doesn't happen overnight. I mean, you go into the casino and you exchange your Monopoly money and you take poker chips and you play poker while you're in their game. And then when you leave, what do you always do when you leave a casino? You trade your poker chips back in for Monopoly money. Well, the only difference between me and other people that think like me is we trade our Monopoly money into an actual money, which is gold and silver. Gold and silver has value. It will always have value. Will it go up and down? Of course it will go up and down. It will go up and down like everything. Everything in the world goes up and down in price. However, the more they destroy the value of something, the more the things you use it for seem to go up in price. So as they print more dollars, you can expect everything we buy to go up. And we've been seeing this for years. How people don't understand that is just beyond me. To a point, he might be a little bit right. If everybody tomorrow started wanting to use silver for day-to-day trade, the system would probably break down a little bit. However, it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to see slow and steady changes of people wanting to ditch their monopoly money. When I say monopoly money, I mean essentially fiat currencies of the world. I'm not going to just say the dollar, but I'm also not going to say any particular country because it doesn't matter what country you're in. The Canadian loon has gone down. The U.S. dollar has gone down in value. The Mexican peso, which looks like it's going up in value when you compare it to other currencies, is still going down in value in terms of you can't buy a Mexican Coke, Mexican Coca-Cola. I better say Coca-Cola just so nobody thinks the wrong thing. You can't go and buy a Mexican Coca-Cola anymore for 10 cents. In the old days, the price just keeps going up. And some people may say, well, just like the U.S. used to use gold and silver money, you know what? Mexican pesos used to be gold and silver. A 50 peso, when you think about it, it's like 37 grams of gold and not an ounce. It's actually more than an ounce. That's why right now you're lucky if you can pick one up for $2,500, $2,600 roughly. It has a lot of gold in it. And in the old days, gold and silver was money, and the system functioned just fine. We have essentially taken ourselves off that. We use monopoly money today. We use paper for everything. But in some cases, when people go to Starbucks, they maybe buy those gift cards that can be used as Starbucks. Now, I know some people might make an argument, yeah, that's okay, T, because the ultimate is the dollar. And if you go to Starbucks, yeah, you can use your Starbucks gift card. And if you go to the casino, you can use your casino poker chips. But what's accepted everywhere? The U.S. dollar. And, you know, to a point, yeah, that's true. But the problem with it being money is that it does not sustain value. There is an infinite amount of supply. They can print it to oblivion, and they can do it fast or they can do it slow and try to convince people that there's nothing wrong. A lot of people have this belief, and I get a kick out of it. I'll be honest. I hear people say that are new to stacking, oh my word, I want to hurry up and I want to buy as much as I can because I think the dollar's falling and silver's going to go to the moon and stuff. And I ain't going to lie. I think the dollar's falling and I think silver will eventually go to the moon. Now, by moon, I've got to specify that because there's so many YouTubers that use moon and they say moon means $2,500, $2,000, $1,000. When I say it, I mean, silver's going to go up. I expect, at some point, $100 silver. It disappointed me a little bit today to watch a video that another channel that I listen to saying that, if silver goes to $100 really fast, they might stop buying silver. Now, here's the thing. They might. That's a possibility. But there's also a second possibility. I can tell you from my experience, when silver went all the way up to roughly $32, there was people coming out of the woodwork looking to buy silver. Now, $32 is not $100. It's not $50. It's $32. But the panic was setting in, and people were hoarding cash. People that have been holding cash that knew nothing about silver was starting to wake up to silver. I think they know this. I think the big banks like JP Morgan, they know that when this happens, silver is going to literally blow up. And you're going to see silver go to higher and higher prices. And they're probably hoping people will sell it. Because if they sell it, they can buy up even more of it and push the price up even higher. Now, some people might make the argument, do you really think they want to push the price up? They don't want to push the price up right now because they're holding huge amounts of shorts. But a day is going to come that they will release their shorts, they'll cover them, and that's it. They're not going to buy anymore, and they're going to let the price go up. And they're going to be there to sell parts of their hoard of silver in large amounts, and they're going to just reap the rewards of it, just like when it went up to $50. Now, I know a lot of people can't see that big picture because it's so far down the road. That's why I always tell people that are new to stacking, don't bet all at once. Take your time, put a little in, wait, put a little in, wait, put a little in, wait. It's long-term wealth preservation, not instant gratification. So with that being said, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And really go check out that giveaway video. Our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. And hopefully you're subscribed watching this, because a lot of people that watch these videos are not subscribed. But you can make a difference by hitting that subscribe button. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great Thursday. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.